All right, what is up, everybody? I'm Robert Wiatkowski Jr., bringing you guys yet another video on the Detroit Lions 2020 NFL season. They are currently 1-3 heading into Sunday's matchup against the 1-4 Jacksonville Jaguars at the TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Both teams have not come out to the start that they were looking for. We're going to break it down right here real quick heading into Sunday's matchup. So if you guys do enjoy the content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. All the support is greatly appreciated. If you guys also enjoy the content, please feel free to smash that like button. And without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Alright, so now we're going to look at the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars' latest matchup. It took place on November 11th of 2016. The Detroit Lions won that game by a final score of 26-19. The Lions were also coming off of a bye week in 2016, heading into that matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their offense was a little bit rusty. They had more punts, 5 of them, than rushing yards, which was only 2 rushing yards, and just 18 yards passing late in the first half, but led 6-3 because Andre Roberts returned a punt 55 yards early in the second quarter. They were also fortunate their defense scored, putting them up ahead 16-9 early in the third, and Rafael Bush returned an interception 39 yards for a touchdown. Eric Ebron had the go-ahead 1-yard touchdown run early in the fourth quarter, and the Jacksonville Jaguars lost to the Detroit Lions by a final score of 26-19. Now switching our focus over just briefly to their matchup history. The two teams have only met each other 6 times dating back to 1995, with the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars each winning 3 games apiece. Alright, so now just a couple things to watch out for. I'm not going to go too in-depth about this. For the Lions, it's going to be how effective will Matthew Stafford be coming off of the bye week. He did make a comment that he hasn't been playing as well as he usually does because of his footwork. That kind of left me scratching my head at that statement. But seeing how he had that extra week to kind of prepare himself and maybe put in a little bit extra work and get out of that weird funk that apparently he's been in, it should be critical for the Lions' success moving forward, not just against Jacksonville, but against the other teams as the season progresses. And also another big thing is did the bye week help the Lions make adjustments to be more effective against the run? Their run defense has been atrocious. Danny Shelton has been good for the Lions up to this point. They're unable to really plug the gaps against the run. They're allowing 170 yards a game. So if they were able to make any adjustments or any scheme changes or just anything that could help this run defense kind of just make steps in the right direction, that would be huge. And we'll find out on Sunday if they did do anything to make those changes for this defense. But yeah, that run defense is god awful, and we need to make some changes now while the season's still kind of early before it gets too late. Shifting your focus over to the Jacksonville Jaguars now. They need to feed James Robinson the ball frequently. If they could do that, Robinson has had at least 17 carries in every game this season. He's totaling at least 90 yards a game in 4 of those 5. And like I said, the Lions are giving up 170 rushing yards. He can get at least 17 carries, maybe even more. I'm sure he's probably going to get about 20 carries knowing how bad this Lions run defense is. He should have a really big game for Jacksonville. And then another thing is, can Gardner Minshew record at least 300 passing yards to join Mark Brunell as the only player in Jacksonville history with 3 straight 300-yard passing games? That's going to be something to watch out for. We all know that the Lions defense hasn't really lived up to expectations. However, they have not allowed 300 passing yards yet this season. Desmond Trufant probably won't be playing again on Sunday. So we're going to be looking at Armani or Warrior and Jeff Okudah as probably our 2 lead cornerbacks heading into Sunday's matchup. So that's going to see if Gardner Minshew can do it or not. I mean, he doesn't really make any spectacular plays. I mean, I think he only averages 7.5 yards through the air. He doesn't really take any shots downfield, so everything is going to be in the short to mid game. So hopefully the Lions are going to be able to counter that and kind of make some necessary plays to not let this happen. But Gardner Minshew is a very smart quarterback. He is young. He knows how to create time with his feet, although it does lead to sack. But like I said, he's still young, so he can still learn and adjust from his mistakes. And looking at some of the keys to the game, starting off with the Detroit Lions, get Galladay involved frequently. This could be a big game for Kenny Galladay, knowing that he's now 3 weeks off of that hamstring injury, so he should be feeling much healthier. That hamstring injury is behind him. So he should have a really big game, and if you can get him involved in the offense frequently, he should be able to be a very big red zone target for Matthew Stafford on Sunday in Jacksonville. Another thing is, can you guys contain Minshew's impact on the ground? Like I said, he's very good with his feet. He knows how to create time. So that's something to watch out for, because if Minshew can create that time, whether it be waiting for a receiver to get open or just waiting for a gap to open up, I mean, he can run for 5 to 10 yards, or he can do whatever he's got to do to make a play possible. So just containing Gardner Minshew and seeing what he can do is going to be huge for the Lions' success come Sunday. As for the Jacksonville Jaguars, push the run game hard. Like I said just moments ago, and I'm reiterating this hardcore, the Lions give up 170 rushing yards a game. They're not really keeping anybody well below their average. They're actually allowing these guys to go well above their average. So that's something to watch out for. If they can get that run game involved frequently, they'll be able to effectively get into my next point, which is control the clock and keep Matthew Stafford off the field. So if they can get that run game going, they're going to take those precious seconds, precious minutes off the clock, and Matthew Stafford's not going to see a lot of field time. And that'll ultimately lead to the Jacksonville Jaguars' success. So what the Lions are going to have to do, again, is just control what Gardner Minshew's doing, control what Robinson's doing. Just there's a lot of aspects in this game that need to be addressed for both teams if they do want to win on Sunday. And then we're going to jump right into our matchup highlight. We're going to be looking at Kenny Galladay and Chris Claybrooks. Sunday's matchup highlights the Detroit Lions. According to ESPN, the Jaguars defense allows 284.2 passing yards per game. As it stands, Chris Claybrooks will be the primary defender on Galladay. That's according to Pro Football Focus. Galladay does hold a 4-inch height advantage over Claybrooks, and Galladay also currently has a 55% matchup advantage over the Jaguars' right cornerback. Like I just mentioned moments ago, with Galladay gaining confidence each game since coming back from that hamstring injury, Galladay should make a significant impact offensively as well as in the red zone, because you know the Lions' red zone efficiency is not the greatest. It's not terrible, but it's not where it could be given the amount of talent this offense has possessed. All right, we're going to wrap things up with my prediction ahead of Sunday's matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm saying that the final score is going in favor of the Detroit Lions with a final score of 35-24. The Lions' next 5 games are manageable. They should be able to win these games, and it all starts here on Sunday. If they can walk away with this one with a victory, then they'll have that confidence booster that they need to make a significant impact down the road and kind of get these fans feeling something out of this Lions team. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up right there. If you guys do enjoy the content, please feel free to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, do whatever you guys got to do to support the channel, because all the support that you guys have showed me over the last couple weeks has been greatly appreciated. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And without further ado, I'm going to wrap things up here and say I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.